Okay, it's exactly 7.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Open source gallery. I love it. I love it.
Yes, like this. Check it out. Check it out. Showing my So people were texting. Yeah, more than just one person.
This has to definitely be a link because I don't like.
No, because it's all right. Let's go.
Starting over.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Why isn't it? Hello, and welcome to the launch of Open Source's first and only virtual art sale. My name is Lily.
And I'm Dennis. Yes, this year, because of the pandemic, instead of getting together in person and fighting over art, we're doing a more civilized art sale. All of the proceeds go to supporting Open Source Gallery.
No bidding.
No.
No sending our children in to add a final bid in before the closing bell.
Sorry, kids. Actually, it sounds kind of boring.
Boring? No. On the contrary, we'll be able to use lots of technology to make this the most exciting non-auction we've ever had.
Technology? There's going to be technology.
Oh, spooky kind of technology, like this one. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Saisa Krisubakani and I'm an artist. Open source is an important institution for artists like me because they gave us a platform to showcase our works that are often unseen. Open source also supports the artists by giving us artist fees and making sure that our works are presented in a very dignified manner. Open source also gave me a first show in New York, and it's one of my favorite shows that I've ever done because it's not just the usual gallery, but also we did a public exhibition, which I really love. And open source, they are so easy to work with. They're the best. Please support open source. Thank you.
I see. So, a bunch of pre-taped videos?
Well, yeah. But normally you'd have to find the artist among the crowd of people and then nose up to them, and then it might be kind of awkward because, I mean, nobody likes to be interrupted when they're having...
Yeah. What other kinds of technology do we have in store?
Well, we've got some cool places to go, an online art shop, along with... Wait, did you hear that?
What or who was that?
Is that Monica?
Hello?
Monica, why are you in a cage?
Hello?
We've got to help get her out.
Wait, I think I know what's going on.
Anybody
Moni
help?
can't escape the evil COVID-19 economic slump that she's in.
Well, what should we do?
It's not what we should do. It's what you should do.
Tell them more.
Hello?
Well, first of all, you can go into the
Can I help
fundraiser
you?
art shop when it opens right after
Anybody
this
help?
launch and buy some of the wonderful art there. It's been donated by esteemed artists, some of whom have had shows at Open Source, and some who will have shows at Open Source. We also have merchandise such as bags, masks, t-shirts. And after you fill your shopping cart with art, then you can always donate. That's right. This year we need to raise $25,000. If you donate now, following the link in the chat box, then we can help uncover a clue together to getting Moni out of the cage. So you'll see a link in the chat box also to buy raffle tickets. You know, 1 for $5, 5 for $20. I think that's how it goes. 1 for $5, 5 for $20. Our raffle will be announced at the end of the fundraiser all the way on December 4th. So you have plenty of time.
Just in time for the holidays. Can someone donate something now?
Hello?
Just click on chat and follow the link. Any small donation will work.
Anybody help?
Oh, I think we got something. Dennis,
Hello?
please look for the clue.
Huh. Screwdriver. What the heck?
Screwdriver. I think we need a video here. Where is that? Oh, there we go. There she is. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I can see she got a screwdriver. Let's hope she's got fast wrists.
Let me see how this is supposed to go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, she's working hard.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
And take a hot minute. Maybe 2. I see. So the cage is a metaphor for the financial problems open source is facing. And we are metaphorically freeing the gallery from its cage. Clever.
Now you're cooking with gas. In any case, let's hear some more from artist Camilo Godoy, who had a show at the gallery last year and who donated to the fundraiser. Camilo?
I am making this video to share my absolute love and gratitude towards Open Source Gallery and their commitment to artists, and in particular to me as an artist who has been able to benefit from Open Source Gallery's exhibition programming. I had an exhibition there last year, and I want you to support Open Source Gallery by contributing to their fundraiser for this year. And I contributed to the fundraiser by donating one photograph that you can purchase. And that photograph is this self-portrait that I made a decade ago when I was a 20-year-old artist with very, very long hair. And I made a series of self-portraits around that time of me in the landscape. So I hope that you can support Open Source Gallery by purchasing this photo or other artworks by other incredible artists. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and best of luck and love to Open Source Gallery. I am making this.
What are you doing?
Huh? What?
Can you get off your phone, please?
Ooh, girl. I'm just checking the Nevada votes and playing Words with Friends.
We're supposed to be telling people what they can do to support open source in their hour of need, not checking your phones.
Right. How do we do that again?
Okay, let me explain. Firstly, yes, you're here with us. You can buy an original work of art at our virtual fundraiser art sale. The 2020 Fundraiser Art Shop launches tonight, so make sure you visit and buy some art. It'll be open through November and December, till December 4th, which I think is a certain person's birthday, or until we run out.
So let me get this straight. Instead of the usual auction with all of its excitement
And disappointment.
You can look at the photographs in the fundraiser art shop and then know the price already. No muss, no fuss. Now I'm paying attention.
Good. Let's see how we're doing with donations. Anybody? Anybody got something to give?
Does that mean an angel gets its wings?
Nope. Somebody just gave $75.
Whoop, whoop.
Wait a minute. I feel something. It's not wings exactly, but aha, it's another clue. This one says hammer. Ooh, that's a nice big red hammer. I think she can do some
Can
damage
she
with
get
it.
to it,
Yeah,
though?
I don't know.
Ooh. I hope she got long arms.
Hope a rat doesn't come along and bite her while she's.
It's New York. It's probably already.
I know,
free.
there's rats all over that place, I'm sure.
Oh, all right. Okay. Progress.
All right, while we wait for her to work her way out, we'd like to talk to you about some of the events that are happening tonight. In addition to seeing some of the programming that has been happening over the past year, we'll also have a few prize giveaways.
That's right. We are going to have a quiz about some open source history and giving away some things from the shop. If you play and win, you will get an open source tote bag with a design by Chelsea Hill and Spread Love face masks with the mural art from the gallery itself that was painted by Boa Mistura.
That's right, toting and not spreading germs. Let's see how Moni's doing with that hammer. Ooh, that cage looks pretty solid.
Ooh, I know, it really does.
Action. All right. Oh, there she goes, okay. She got something loose. Go, Monica. Go, Monica.
Go, Monica. Woo.
All right. All right. During the pandemic, open source had to adapt like everyone else. The program had to allow people to enjoy art while social distancing. The Artist at Home series, pioneered by board president Charlotte Mendelar, enabled us to travel into artists' homes from Brooklyn to Uganda, giving people a unique perspective on the artistic process. We also started a summer concert series called Quarantine Jams.
Wait, quarantine jams?
Mm-hmm. Weekly concerts in front of the gallery doors. People could socialize at a distance.
Okay, that sounds cool, yet oddly medical. Do we have any of that recorded?
I thought you'd never ask. Hit it. That was cool. The best thing about the concerts was that the community really came together. They sat in chairs and sometimes danced in the street, enjoying the music. The musicians were nice enough to donate their services and just work for tips.
The Artists at Home series featured artists from the neighborhood who were also staying home, like you and me. The computer allowed us to go right inside their apartments. Here's a clip from Melissa Diaz, an artist who lives in Brooklyn.
I was thinking a lot when I was at home in Florida about how much my work is like a direct connection to my grandmother's sewing and the things she would create and like making something out of nothing. And that's when I thought of the intergenerational creativity, because she grew up with nothing in the mountains of Puerto Rico and raised most of her siblings. So she just did shit and she was going to get it done. So everything she made in her home was the Puerto Rican.
I would so live there.
I know. The colors are so pretty. In addition to Brooklyn, open source even took us to Alaska. Wait, you went to Alaska, right?
Yes, that's true, virtually. Here I am, interviewing Nicholas Gallinen at his home in Alaska as he talks about some of his work around the show he had in 2019, the value of sharpness when it falls.
And another, for me, I feel like we, as an Indigenous artist, battle, I like stereotype through institutions and economics of culture and art, and the battle of that often means that people bring their own presumptions or their own ideas of authenticity to what we're capable or allowed to be, or how we're allowed to express perspectives and experiences. So I try to lead by example and demonstrate ways of doing that where it challenges those perspectives, and in a sense it liberates ourselves.
Baby, baby, baby. What has remained constant at open source is our commitment to community. For its 6th season of How to Build a Fire, everyone moved online.
For the last Friday of every month, we continue to tell virtual stories to a virtual audience. And it also allowed us to broaden our communities so we could reach stories from people from across this country or across the world.
Here's a word from the founder of How to Build a Fire, Terrence Degnan.
Hello, my name is Terrence Degnan. I run a storytelling event at Open Source Gallery called How to Build a Fire. It's been going on for 7 seasons, and there's been 15 different hosts. Open source to me has always been about community building, about getting people together around the arts, people that might not meet each other on the day-to-day basis. People in Brooklyn, people in New York, even people from throughout the world. Thank you, Open Source Gallery, and here's to the future.
You know, I could go on and on about all the programming here at Open Source, but I think now would be a good time to talk about some of the art that'll be available at the end of the evening to those of you who know.
Let's take a sneak peek at some of the wonderful art available for sale at the shop.
Steve Mallon's photo Gondola, edition 2 of 10, is a 10-inch by 33-inch photograph that blurs the lines between man-made and natural beauty. From his series Passing Freight, this iconic rusted train car blends into the stark Nevada landscape.
Or check out this sculpture by James Hanahan. These concrete letters dusted with glow sand can be placed in any kind of array of your choosing. They spell "nothing is set in stone," but of course they are stone, so that's ironic. Move them around and they could also spell "no ghost in intestines" or "is it nonsense tonight?"
It's true. There are no ghosts in intestines.
And sometimes it is nonsense tonight.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they're ghosts in intestines. Okay, because of the pandemic, collaborative artists Soo Young Shin and Antony Bodlevich had to postpone their gallery show in 2020, but they adapted and moved online with Tales Your Mother Told You, performing and reworking other people's family stories with puppets. Here's a clip from their show.
Can you imagine?
Oh, hey, Mom. What's up?
Your father just got a letter from his cousin.
Oh, you mean the one from Israel? I know they write a lot, but my dad's never met him, right?
You know your father. So busy in the Oops. What's that?
I don't know. It's the wind, I guess.
Oh, anyway, what were we talking about?
Oh, you were talking about Dad.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, you got a letter from your cousin in Israel. You know your father's never left Brooklyn for 40 years. Too busy with the shop.
Oh, that's right. But what about this letter, Mom?
Oh, yeah. His cousin told him that he's not really his cousin, but his brother.
What? How did he not know?
Well, your father's real mother and father.
What do you mean they're real mother and father?
Listen, their real mother and father, they are from Russia. And they had 8 kids. But then his mother's sister couldn't have any children. So she said, hey, I'm going to America. Why don't you give me one of your kids? He'll have a better life.
So they just gave Dad away?
Yep, off to Brooklyn, and he never knew.
And how many of you have enjoyed the Church of Monica? This Sunday morning lecture series has continued by using webinars to present lectures, sometimes from across the country. This spring, Open Source invited Neil Katz to give a presentation on the connection between origami and architecture.
Joseph Albers, when I was doing research for the workshop in Illinois and also a couple before that, I was very surprised, although I shouldn't have been, that Joseph Albers was also very interested and teaching, in fact, at the Bauhaus, origami techniques with students, and even using curved origami. So these are some examples of some of the work that he did there. And you know, there's one image, the one in the middle on the right side, that reminded me of some of the textiles that Annie Albers was doing. And then there are other origami forms that also seem to be related to images, which can easily be interpreted as textile.
Neil Katz mentioned Joseph Albers using origami in his work. And before I forget, I'd like to give a shout out to the Joseph and Annie Albers Foundation for their generous gift this year to Open Source and in past years. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Before we get any further, what's going on?
It's all right. I've got it. I've got it.
What's in the box?
Hold on. Whew. Remember that raffle thingy?
Raffles? I love raffles.
This whole month, we will be selling raffle tickets.
Ooh, tell me more.
Follow the link in the chat to buy 1 ticket for $5 or 5 tickets for $20. Then on December 4th, we will be drawing to find out who will win 3 great prizes. You can win a free Traeger bodywork session with friend of open source Martha Partridge.
Ooh, delicious.
Or a hypnosis session with Charlotte Mendelar.
Wouldn't that be an hypnosis session?
And hypnosis session then. The third prize will be an house made out of gingerbread, created by professional pastry chef Heather Miller.
I don't think that would be an and.
Well, house hypnosis, make up your mind. You will have a chance to win some prizes tonight. But right now, we are going to take a little interactive poll. So get your fingers ready to type as our webmistress posts them to the screen. Ready?
Are you ready, webmistress? All right. How will your favorite arts organization, i.e. open source, be able to survive this pandemic? A, by having kids sew face masks out of found materials, or B, by obtaining a grant from the National Endowment of the Arts, or C, through donations from people like you?
That's right. Some of you guessed it. It's B, but it's also C. We do depend on grants organizations, but we need both grants and donations to survive. By buying art, pledging a monthly donation, or even a one-time gift, you can greatly help. Okay, here's another poll. Let's see how you do. How much money do I have to donate to make a difference? A, nothing. Open source programs will continue regardless. B, $100 a day, that should do it. Or C, any amount I give will help.
Okay, let's read those results. Are our results in? Ooh, you folks are smart. While it's true $100 a day would be awesome, by contributing as little as $10 per month, you can help preserve what has become a very vital part of our community. Let me spell it out for you. Okay. Now, we have you and we have open source, and together we are frozen. Together, we can make it through this bad time.
Well, are we frozen again? Well, I also have a diagram. It's a little more in detail. If you look at it, you can see that there are a number of ways to get from point B, broke, to point A. It's all good. Like tonight, you can buy tickets. You can buy raffle tickets.
Yes.
You can buy art. You can become a monthly donor. Many different ways to keep us moving from point B to point A.
Yes, method 1, go to the virtual art sale and buy something.
We have lots of drawings, paintings, and photographs donated by artists who have come to know open source over the years.
Method 2, donate, or better yet, become a sustaining member.
Method 3, tell all your friends to visit the website.
Method 4, feel really good about yourself.
That's not really a method.
No, it's not, but you will.
That's true.
There's the bell. That means we got another pledge.
And that means we've got another clue.
Read the clue. Read the clue.
Drill.
Ooh. Let's see where she's at. Ooh, she's got a drill.
Get it up off the ground.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, there it goes.
All right.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I think that's a bad break. There's no battery.
Yes, if only we could get a little more money. Come on, take me to the hardware store. That's more like it.
Oh yeah, we got another donation, I think, $50. Ooh, what's that? $20. Okay, that's good. That's all good.
All good.
Let's see how she's doing now. Oh. Ah, she's got a battery. All right, that's good.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, it seems like she's finally making some progress.
Metaphorically.
Mm-hmm. Before we move on to our quiz segment, let's check out a clip from Performance from Video Cafe, The Space Between Us, where a performer in Brooklyn dances simultaneously with a performer from Finland across the globe. The compilation was put together by video editor Mark Chandler.
It's 4 in the morning in Finland right now. It's after 4 in the morning, so they really deserve a round of applause. We're listening to you right now.
Are we frozen too?
Well,
that was amazing.
Yes, I can't even believe that's possible.
It's finally time for our big multiple choice quiz.
Although maybe we should wait because it seems like the internet is a little bit spotty right now.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Ah, here we go. Okay.
All right. Now.
Oh, still freezing. Okay.
Okay.
What's happening? Okay. You can hear me. Can you talk, fill some time, Monica? Huh? Why? Can you ask people to volunteer? We need a player, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we'll get a player well.
Anybody hear me?
Type it in maybe. All right. We need to have a player. So if you guys can hear me, raise your virtual hands. Can you hear me? Yes.
Oh.
Raise your virtual hands and we'll try to get a, oh.
Oh, it's still freezing.
Oh, I'm unfrozen, I'm frozen, I'm unfrozen.
And it's truly back and forth.
Yeah.
They can hear.
Okay, they can hear. So raise.
Let's just pause for a second. Everyone, like, hang tight.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna restart the computer on my end.
Okay. We're having a little technical difficulties. Hopefully you'll hear me. So make sure, hang tight, go get yourself another drink, and we'll come back and have a quiz. And we'll have our webmistress pick a player from all of you volunteers. Okay. Technical difficulties, oh, technical difficulties, technical difficulties, technical difficulties, technical difficulties, technical difficulties.
I have the Jeopardy theme song stuck in my head.
Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men.
The best laid plan.
I'm imagining you, Amanda, just looking at a magazine, turning the page. It's like in your country house.
Yes.
Oh. Don't change anything. Don't go changing to try and please me. Don't change the color of your hair. Can you unmute them all during a webinar? Oh. Can we go just to
What do you want to go to?
whatever?
How about we go back to the video cafe video?
Yeah,
Do you want to show that again?
it's kind of long. Okay.
Or we'll just go to black and you guys start where we want.
All right.
But not there.
Tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Okay, it's working.
All right. Now it's finally time for our big multiple choice quiz.
Yes.
All right. We will choose an honors team to answer our open source history quiz questions. If you are interested in playing, please raise your virtual hand by clicking on the bottom of your webinar screen, and our webmistress will choose randomly one person from those brave audience members.
Webmistress?
Teresa, Tree.
All right, Tree.
All right, Tree.
Unmute. I'm unmuted.
You will be asked 3 questions. 2 out of 3 correct answers will mean that you win. Lily, tell us what she wins.
I'd be happy to. They will win a beautiful open source tote bag designed by Chelsea Hill, along with a matching Spread Love face mask designed by Boa Mistura. Are you ready, Tree? Remember, choice. So wait till you've heard all the answers. Why did Open Source leave their original space on 17th Street? A, the landlord rented it to a cell phone store. In 2009, Verizon Wireless decided it needed yet another retail storefront in addition to the 5 other ones within 4 city blocks. Or B, shut down by the city. After cries of indecencies went up after a painting featuring artistic director Monica Wurr nursing her son was prominently displayed in the front window, the city closed the gallery. Or C, the boiler next door exploded, consuming the whole building and many others in flames. Answer?
C.
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 She said B. I'm sorry. The answer is C.
No, I said C. I said C. I said C.
Oh, okay. I'm corrected. It's the web stuff. C, B. She did get it right. The boiler and it caused a 5-alarm blaze. All right. Next question.
Yes. Now,
it's one right.
How many exhibitions does Open Source host on average per year? A, Open Source doesn't really host exhibitions, being proponents of conceptual art and all. The gallery instead asks guests to only imagine what is being shown while holding tightly onto plastic glasses filled with cheap wine. B, 5 to 7 shows per year. There have been so many exhibitions that if one were to cut out a cross-section of the gallery's walls, you would see over 140 layers of white acrylic paint. And 1 blue.
Oh, that's right, because Camilla Godoy, that was a blue one. I remember that.
Fine, Camilla. And C, 1 long exhibition. Rather than separate the art into arbitrary categories of ownership, Open Source believes that property is theft and that all of the art belongs to all of the people.
B.
What do you say?
B as in Bob.
B.
That's correct. B as in Bob. Every 5 or 6 weeks, the new artist displays their work. And yes, since Shauna, dear Shauna, moved to Denver, shout out to Shauna. Monica.
Woohoo, Shauna!
Okay, last question. What is the kids program called that's run by Open Source? A, Broccoli Brats. This camp places an emphasis on nutritional health and creative cooking, making this after-school program a delicious choice. Or B, Cider Camp. This camp harnesses kid energy, harvesting and pressing of apple cider from apple trees found in and around the city. Children are taught the important life skills like fence climbing and avoiding apprehension, very important life lessons to have during the zombie apocalypse. Or C, Coco NYC. This after-school program focuses on kids' creativity and the transformation of found materials, AKA garbage. Tree?
C. C as in Chelsea.
For a perfect score, the word on the street that tips the recycling truck drivers not to pick up her recycling, so she never runs out. All right.
All right. Since you got a perfect score, 3 out of 3, Tree, you are a winner. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Retails for $35.
All right, congrats. Let's get back to the serious stuff now. We need your help to raise $25,000 to keep our programming going.
Yes, like Lily said, go to the virtual gallery. Take a look at the wonderful donated artwork. This year, we have a special piece that was donated by the family of Alexander Calder.
This framed print measures 33 by 47 inches and dates from 1968. It's available by special online auction, so let us know in the chat room whether you might be interested in bidding on this special item.
You will be. It's a stunner. Stay tuned throughout the month to see other art as it becomes available at the shop.
After buying a painting or a sculpture, pick up a packet of greeting cards or a commemorative poster or face mask. In addition to we have 2 new canvas tote bags designed by Duke Riley and one by Kat McDermott. We have those greeting cards right there. Those are beautiful. So now we're getting toward the end. Alas, the end of the evening. Let's see how Monica is doing. I think she's still inside her cage.
We have to get her out.
Well, she could spend the night. I'm just saying, in order to get another tool, all we need is a few more donations to the link in the chat box.
The link in the chat.
The link in the chat.
The link in the chat.
The link in the chat. That's right.
Buy a raffle ticket. Pledge to purchase a particular painting or sculpture in our art shop. While we wait, please buckle up for last year's South Slope Derby race.
Woohoo! Hit it.
Ready?
Okay, now see, that was exciting. Let's make it more exciting. Come on, everybody. $50, $25, even $10 will get Monica another tool to help her escape the cage of economic despair and help open source survive
Donate,
this COVID
donate,
slump.
donate, 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 donate. Woo, got some money. Wait. Here we go. It says Sawzall. That's the right kind of tool.
That's gonna.
Ooh, she's
that's
moving
gonna make her
faster
some
now because
progress.
she's getting
Yeah.
hungry.
Mm-hmm. She didn't want to stay in there all night.
I don't think so. She must
She
have
heard you.
It feels like New Year's or something, but maybe the pandemic is over. Wait, what's going on? What's happening? Someone's pushing me out of the way.
Hello, thank you for getting me out of there. But you probably realize that I like being there. This is the last that usually have our support. But yes, please, but seriously, thank you for supporting open source. I'm so grateful, and your support is so important, and we are extremely grateful. And any donation can make us even happier. I just want to emphasize again how amazing the art is in the shop. The artists were really generous, and the artist committee was amazing. So please go to the shop. It's open now. So yeah, go shop.
And I just want to open this.
And thank you for everybody.
Woo! For you, for escaping, at least temporarily. There you go. All right. Please visit the link in the chat room or the link in the website to the fundraiser art shop. It's going to be open now. And buy some art. Yes.
Become a supporting member.
We can all get through this together. Woo!
Right.